Hello everyone, my name is Ronak and you're watching VectoArt. So in today's video we will address the elephant in the room, and that is the missing designer in WinUI 3. So if you are following the previous videos that I created, you will see that we did not have a designer when we were designing the apps. So if you go to Visual Studio and open the project that we created earlier, you will see that we just have the XAML code and the designer is missing. So since WinUI 3 is in the alpha stage, the designer is not available, and they are planning on doing it or implementing it in the future releases, but for now it is missing. And you will also find the same in if you go through various tech talks or channels. So you'll find the same that they are going to develop, but for now it is just the XAML code that you have to work on. But I know it is very difficult to design a UI just with XAML unless and until you are an expert with XAML. So if you run this application, you will see there are a couple of workarounds for this situation. So if you run the application, you will see a toolbar on the top, and if you expand it, you will see a hot reload option available. This is by default enabled, so you can enable it from here. And if you start designing the UI by adding elements on the XAML page, you will see that the UI is loaded automatically in real time. So this is one use of this is the only use for the hot reload. So it reloads the application as and when you add elements to the XAML page. So this happens on the fly. So you can see that if I add a stack panel and add a couple of buttons in that stack panel, it will show directly without running the application. Also, since this is in the alpha stage, when you run the application, it takes a lot of time. And there is the second option is to use the XAML Studio. So XAML Studio is one more application from Microsoft. So you have the designer and the XAML on one page, just like building a WPF .NET framework application. So it is similar to that. So you can use this, or else you can make use of blend for Visual Studio. So when you are installing Visual Studio, you have an option to select blend. So if you install blend, you can create a new project. This is the last option that you can use, but yes, it is one of the option. So you can select a XAML project, Windows, and select a .NET framework application with WPF and click on next, create the project, and here you will have the designer as you all know, and the XAML, the plain old WPF setup, and you can design your application there. And then finally, once you have a template, not all of it, but you can create a wireframe or a bare bones of this application, and then copy that XAML into this WinUI 3 application. So hope you all liked watching this video. If you do, please do subscribe to my channel, and the link to the earlier videos that I talked about are in the description. Please do check it out. In the next video, we'll take a look at the template studio that is provided for WinUI 3, and we will take a look at how to install it, how to add it to Visual Studio. Thank you.